Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is part 10 of Tafseer Ibn Kathir. Surah Al Baqara was revealed in Al-Madinah. There is no disagreement over the view that Surah Al Baqara was revealed in its entirety in Al-Madinah. Moreover, Al Baqara was one of the first surahs to be revealed in Al-Madinah. While Allah's statement, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا تُرْجَعُونَ فِيهِ إِلَى اللَّهِ, and be afraid of the day when you shall be brought back to Allah, Quran chapter 2, verse 281, was the last ayah to be revealed from the Quran. Also, the ayat about usury were among the last ayat to be revealed. Khalid ibn Ma'dan used to call Al-Baqarah the Fustat, the tent of the Quran. Some of the scholars said that it contains 1,000 news incidents. It contains 1,000 news incidents, 1,000 commands, and 1,000 prohibitions. Those who count said that the number of Al-Baqarah's ayat is 287, and its words are 6,221 words. Further, its letters are 25,500 letters. Allah knows best. Ibn Jurayj narrated that Ata said that Ibn Abbas said Surah Al Baqarah was revealed in Al-Madinah. Also, Kashif said from Mujahid that Abdullah ibn Zubayr said Surah Al Baqarah was revealed in Al-Madinah. Several Imams and scholars of Tafsir issued similar statements, and there is no difference of opinion over this, as we have stated. The two Sahihs recorded that Ibn Mas'ud kept the Kaaba on his left side and Mina on his right side and threw 7 pebbles at the Jamrah and said, the one to whom Surah Al Baqarah was revealed, i.e. the Prophet Muhammad performed Rami, the Hajj rite of throwing pebbles, similarly. The two Sahihs recorded this hadith. Further, Ibn Mardoya reported the hadith of Shu'bah from Aqil ibn Talha from Utbah ibn Marthad that the Prophet ﷺ saw that his companions were not in the first lines and said, Ya ashab Surah Al Baqarah, O companions of Surah Al Baqarah. I think that this incident occurred during the Battle of Hunayn, when the companions retreated. Then the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ commanded Al-Abbas, his uncle, to yell out, Ya ashab al-shajara, O companions of the tree, meaning the companions who participated in the pledge of Ar-Ridwan under the tree. In another narration, Al-Abbas cried, O companions of Surah Al Baqarah, encouraging them to come back, so they returned from every direction. Also, during the Battle of Al-Yamama against the army of Musaylima the liar, the companions first retreated because of the huge number of soldiers in Musaylima's army. The Muhajirun and the Ansar called out for each other, saying, O people of Surah Al Baqarah. Allah then gave them victory over their enemy. May Allah be pleased with all of the companions of all the messengers of Allah. Surah Al Baqarah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. The discussion of the individual letters. Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, says, Alif Lam Mim. The individual letters in the beginning of some surahs are among those things whose knowledge Allah has kept only for Himself. This was reported from Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, and Ibn Mas'ud. It was said that these letters are the names of some of the surahs. It was also said that they are the beginnings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose to start the surahs of the Quran with. Kashif stated that Mujahid said the beginnings of the surahs such as Qaf, Sad, Ta, Sin, Mim, Alif, Lam, Ra are just some letters of the alphabet. Some linguists also stated that they are letters that they are letters of the alphabet, that Allah simply did not cite the entire alphabet of 28 letters. For instance, they said, one might say, my son recites Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. He means the entire alphabet, although he stops before mentioning the rest of it. This opinion was mentioned by Ibn Jarir. The letters at the beginning of the surahs. If one removes the repetitive letters, then the number of letters mentioned at the beginning of the surahs is 14. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad, Ra, Kaf, Ha, Ha, Ain, Ta, Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ain, Ta, Sin, Ha, Qaf, and Nun. So glorious is He who made everything subtly reflect His wisdom. Moreover, the scholars said, there is no doubt that Allah did not reveal these letters for jest and play. Some ignorant people said that some of the Quran does not mean anything, meaning such as these letters, thus committing a major mistake. On the contrary, these letters carry a specific meaning. Further, if we find an authentic narration leading to the Prophet that explains these letters, we will embrace the Prophet's statement. Otherwise, we will stop where we were made to stop and will proclaim آمنا به كل من عند ربنا. We believe in it. We believe in it all. We believe in it, all of it, clear and unclear verses, is from our Lord. Quran chapter 3, verse 7. The scholars did not agree on one opinion or explanation regarding this subject. Therefore, whoever thinks that one scholar's opinion is correct, he is obliged to follow it. Otherwise, it is better to refrain. Otherwise, it is better to refrain from making any judgment on this matter. Allah knows best. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. This is the book wherein there is no doubt, a guidance for the muttaqeen. There is no doubt in the Quran. Allah says, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. This is the book wherein there is no doubt. The book is the Quran, and Raib means doubt. As-Suddi said that Abu Malik and Abu Salih narrated from Ibn Abbas, and Murrah al-Hamadani narrated from Ibn Mas'ud and several other companions of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that la rayba fi, in which there is no doubt, means about which there is no doubt. Means about which there is no doubt. Abu Darda, Ibn Abbas, Mujahid, Sa'id, Ibn Jubayr, Abu Malik, Nafi', Ata, Abu Al-Aliya, Al-Rabi' ibn Anas, Muqatil ibn Hayyan, As-Suddi, Qatada, and Ismail ibn Abi Khalid said similarly. In addition, Ibn Abi Hatim said, I do not know of any disagreement over this explanation. The meaning of this is that the book, the Quran, is without a doubt revealed from Allah. Similarly, Allah said in Surah Al-Sajdah, تنزيل الكتاب لا ريب فيه من رب العالمين. The revelation of the book, this Quran, in which there is no doubt, is from the Lord of all that exists. Quran chapter 32, verse 2. Some scholars stated that this ayah, ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين, contains a prohibition, meaning do not doubt the Quran. Furthermore, some of the reciters of the Quran pause upon reading لا ريب, there is no doubt, and then they continue فيه هدى للمتقين, in which there is guidance for the muttaqeen, the pious and righteous persons. However, it is better to pause at لا ريب فيه, in which there is no doubt, because in this case, hudan, guidance, becomes an attribute of the Quran and carries a better meaning than fihi hudan, in which there is guidance. Guidance is granted to those who have taqwa. Allah said hudan lil muttaqeen. Guidance for the muttaqeen, that it means they are the believers. Hidayah, correct guidance, is only granted to those who have taqwa, fear of Allah. Allah said, قل هو للذين آمنوا هدى وشفاء والذين لا يؤمنون في آذانهم وقر وهو عليهم عمى أولئك ينادون من مكان بعيد. Say, it is for those who believe a guide and a healing, And as for those who disbelieve, there is heaviness, deafness in their ears. And it is the Quran is blindness for them. They are those who are called from a place far away, so they neither listen nor understand. Quran chapter 41, verse 44. Verse 44. Quran chapter 41, verse 44. And وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. And we send down of the Quran that which is a healing and mercy to those who believe in Islamic monotheism and act on it. And it increases the dhalimeen, the wrongdoers, in nothing but loss. Quran chapter 17, verse 82. This is a sample of the numerous ayat indicating that the believers, in particular, benefit from the Quran. That is because the Quran is itself a form of guidance, but the guidance in it is only granted to the righteous, just as Allah said, يا أيها الناس قد جاءتكم موعظة من ربكم وشفاء لما في الصدور وهدى ورحمة للمؤمنين. O mankind, there has come to you a good advice from your Lord, the Quran, enjoining all that is good and forbidding all that is evil, and the healing for that disease of ignorance, doubt, hypocrisy, and differences, which is in your breasts, a guidance and a mercy, explaining lawful and unlawful things for the believers. Quran chapter 10, verse 57. Ibn Abbas and Ibn Mas'ud and other companions of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Hudan al-muttaqeen, guidance for the muttaqeen, the pious and righteous persons, means a light for those who have taqwa. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.